Tucker begins by asking President Putin about the war in Ukraine and recent annexation of Crimea. President Putin started his answers with a historical perspective of Ukraine as a tribe within the Russian Empire dating back to the 9th century. He attempted to lay the foundation that led to the current conflict in Ukraine. In this exclusive interview, Russia's Tucker Carlson sits down with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Ethnic Russians. President Putin revealed that he actually asked President Bill Clinton whether it is possible for Russia to join NATO. At first, President Bill Clinton thought it was a good idea, but after talking to some security official, Bill Clinton informed President Putin that Russia joining NATO is not going to happen. President Putin also revealed that Russia asked the U.S. to build a missile defense system together to avoid unnecessary arms race that will put the entire world in danger. Putin revealed that the U.S. rebuffed the request. Russia had no choice but to create weapons that can defeat the U.S. missile defense system. This was why Russia built hypersonic system that can defeat any known missile defense system in the world. On the issue of NATO's expansion, Tucker Carlson asked Putin why he did not take Ukraine 20 years ago after NATO had expanded eastwards 5 times. President Putin said he thought there was going to be level-headed people in the U.S. that will see the need to collaborate with Russia, instead of compete. Tucker brings up the topic of drones and AI technology. President Putin praised Elon Musk for his effort in trying to implant a chip on human brain. However, he cautioned that such technology is dangerous and should be regulated to protect humans from abuse. Back to the war in Ukraine, Tuck asked Putin why he has not called President Biden and resolved the Ukraine war. Putin said Russia is willing at any time to talk with the United States with the condition that the U.S. first stop sending weapons to Ukraine. Putin revealed that in March 2022, a deal was almost reached to resolve the crisis. However, the United States torpedoed the deal by sending the former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson to Ukraine to tell President Zelensky not to sign the deal. Tucker also asked President Putin about the Nord Stream pipeline explosion. Putin responded by saying it is you who blew up the pipeline. He clarified that when I said you, it does not necessarily mean you, Tucker, but I am talking about your country. Tucker asked if Putin has evidence that it was the U.S. who blew up the pipeline. Putin responded by saying all you need to do is know who have interests in doing so and who have the capability to do so. There were many other topics that was discussed in the interview. For instance, the U.S. weaponization of the dollar, which Putin said it was a big mistake because the dollar is the global currency and when the U.S. uses it as a weapon, it makes the world to rethink whether to put their reserves on the dollar. They also talked about BRICS and the danger it posed to the global Western domination. President Putin expresses a desire for stability and prosperity in Russia, for the benefit of all citizens. He denied the assertion that his intention is to recreate the Soviet Union. He argued that such assertions are insane and very dangerous. As the interview ends, it remains clear that there are still many unanswered questions about how the Ukraine war will be resolved. Tucker leaves viewers with the responsibility to critically examine the information they consume. This interview sheds light on the complex relationship between Russia and the Western world. It serves as a reminder of the importance of open and honest dialogue in international affairs. Tune in to this thought-provoking interview as Tucker Carlson confronts Vladimir Putin on pressing global issues. In a last bid, Tucker asked Putin, an American journalist who is in prison in Russia, and whether it is possible to be released. Putin said he is not just a journalist but was engaging in espionage. He was caught red-handed. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest world news from the TPN network. Thanks for watching. See you back in the next video.